Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ken from Alter Apex, and Alter Apex Radio is something that we haven't done in quite a while now. We actually took a little break, and it ended up turning into a long break. It was kind of a self-care kind of thing that turned into us filling our schedules with lots of other stuff, but I won't go on and on about that right now. But we are going to be starting up Alter Apex Radio again very, very soon. Look for a new episode in mid-May. But what I'm going to show you right now is an episode that we recorded months back that we never edited and put out. So we really enjoyed the three artists that we featured on that show that we never got finished. So we're going to release it, and that's what this is. We featured a song by an amazing artist named Zaria, another band called Lost in Majority that we really enjoyed, and a band that has been incredibly supportive of us. We so appreciate them. Some amazing guys from Canada called 12 Years Today. Killer tracks by all these artists, and we're going to cut to that right now. So enjoy this episode of Alter Apex Radio a bit late, and look for a brand new episode coming mid-May. Hey, what's up, guys? We are the band Alter Apex. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us. This is Alter Apex Radio, our show where we invite you to come and hang out with our band, hear what we've been up to, and we introduce you to new music that we're discovering. All right, so now it's time to get into some new music. And the first artist that we're going to be covering is an artist named Zaria. And I found out about this artist through a friend of mine, Pascual Romero, who I've known for years. I've been in some bands with him, and just an all-around cool guy. He has worked with tons of amazing artists, mostly in the hard rock and metal genre. And so he works with a company, a guitar company called Sully Guitars. He's sponsored by them as an artist. And Zaria recently came on as a sponsored artist for Sully Guitars. And so he sent me this track thinking that it'd be a good relationship for us to establish, to share some stuff back and forth, maybe do some cross promoting. And so I checked it out, and it's an awesome sounding track. And I knew right away that we would feature it on the show. And so I reached out to her and chatted with her a bit about that. And I also sent it to our friend Ben, who does the Smells Like New Grunge playlist. He's been so kind to us to keep our tune It's All Right on there for probably over a year now. But it's a killer playlist. Smells Like New Grunge. Definitely check it out. But this tune by Zaria is a new song that she put out called Grudge. And we'll get into it in just a second. Let me click over to her bio real quick. There's an interesting. So she started out as a hip hop and R&B artist, it sounds like, and then it says that her rock roots were put into the spotlight when a TikTok video of her shredding a classic Metallica song went viral. And
saw that video.
So she got shout outs from Loudwire, Billboard, and even Metallica themselves. And so that kind of, I guess she probably saw that as kind of a sign, and she went more in a rock direction. But she still has just a beautiful, you could tell that she would be able to sing R&B very, very well. She has a really beautiful voice, but then she can do a lot with it. So we've said a lot, but let's jump into this tune. This is the song Grudge by Zaria. Let's get into it.
Above the ground, just another dead man walking.
What are you guys feeling? I hear a lot of different things in there, different things that I think she's pulling from. It's definitely rocking. It's got a huge hook to it.
Like I'm hearing like what you were saying before, that you could really tell, like, you know, that her voice isn't just like a one-trick pony, you know, like she can absolutely like sing like in an R&B style. You know, it was really cool, like, you know, when the verse kicked in and it went really like to kind of like a lower breathy type of thing, and you know, and then she started getting heavier, almost into a growl thing, and it was cool.
I feel like the structure may be borrowing a bit from like R&B pop, because how it like just started right out with the chorus. You like that's kind of a trick from those genres, just to like get to the point right away with a chorus and then bring it back. But
that's cool though. It works. I mean, you know, some pop punk bands do that too, and it's really
for
cool.
sure. The Day to Remember does that a lot.
Green Day.
Green Day. Yeah. So I mean, I hear some Nirvana and grunge elements in there for sure. Especially the grunge element that I'm hearing is how they are choosing to process her vocal with that little bit of distortion. And then that part where she does the like that kind of makes me think of like the grunge era. But I also hear like Joan Jett.
Dude, I thought that too.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, and that's badass. I mean, like, she's amazing.
It's definitely getting the chorus. You know,
it's
really hard hitting, like
huge chorus.
The way the vocals were delivered and everything. Yeah,
a little bit of grit. Yeah,
it's awesome. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit.
'Cause you're dead to me, 6 feet above the ground. Just another dead man walking. You're jogging, I'm not sorry. All my nightmares, I'm sleepwalking. Wish me dead, I hope you hear me haunted. I'd like to give you a piece of my mind.
I like the lyrics. They're not predictable.
Like to talk like a Jesus.
It's called an acoustic guitar.
Yes.
the part's sick.
Yeah, that part's like reminiscent of Nirvana, maybe even Alice in Chains a little
Courtney
bit.
Love.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Courtney Love. Like, I mean, she was really kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like that they were doing, like with that rasp. Like Courtney Love was probably like huge influence by like Joan Jett as well.
Exactly.
So that lyric right there stands out to me like over like the whole rest of the song, like that you like to talk like you're Jesus, and then how she sings it in like that really unique way as she kind of scoops it up. It has like a really haunting vibe at that part that I think is really, really cool. Like, I don't know if she's saying like this person, like she's talking about this grudge, like she's talking about maybe like they like to act like they're perfect. You know, or something like that. I mean, it's a fucking cool way of saying it. Like it's a very, very cool line. Like, I'd like to give you a piece of my mind. You like to talk like you're Jesus. Like it's pretty cool. I like that part a lot. was some
rock
cool stuff in the
Super
chords.
rad.
There was some really cool stuff in the chords too. Like they weren't just normal power chords. I don't know if she was layering like other dissonant notes on top, or if she was just playing some different. But I started hearing that toward the end. I was like, this progression that sounds kind of just like a, sounds like quintessential grunge type progression. Da, da, chicka, chicka, da, da, chicka. Like but it had some. There was some different color that she placed in those chords that made it a little more interesting than just like normal like power chord type stuff. But yeah, it's a rocking song.
It's a rocking song with like a total like pop format, because that song was only like a couple minutes, right? And usual grunge songs are like 3, 4, 5 minutes, because you got to have your guitar solos and bridges and all that other stuff. But it kicked ass. Very heavy.
Yeah, and mentioning that actually, that's a choice that she deliberately made because she can obviously whip out a pretty sick guitar solo, right?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, because we gotta have our solos,
That's just because I don't know how to write a song without that same structure every time. This is the solo part. Well, because but honestly, like coming up with something like with another interesting part, it doesn't always happen very naturally, but I know like if there's going to be a space that I can, bring back the chorus riff, I know that Dex is going to make something more colorful and interesting with a solo that'll add a really nice piece to the song, right? But yeah, I mean, sometimes solos aren't necessary, but that makes me inevitably think of like the Metallica era when they tried to get rid of solos and it was not so great. Like, I mean, Kirk Hammett could have made those songs better by soloing. I mean, he couldn't have fixed the snare, but he could have made it better by soloing.
the trash can lid.
His solos would have not fixed the snare, but I mean, it would have given something else to listen to.
I mean, it's like if they can just put a couple mics in a room and record Garage Days, what the hell happened with Saint Anger? with like Bob Rock in an actual production trying to make it sound crappy.
We digress, but thank you, Zaria. Zaria, that song kills. Definitely, if you like that song and you're hanging out with us, go check out her other stuff. She has plenty of tunes available on Spotify. She actually has another tune coming up real soon. If you hit up her Instagram or her TikTok, I'm sure you can find the link to pre-save her upcoming song. But yeah, that song was great. Can't wait to hear more from you. Congrats on all of your success so far. And yeah, let's keep in touch. All right, so up next, we've got a tune by a band called 12 Years Today, and long overdue on this one, guys. So thankful for all of the shout outs that you give us on some of the playlists that you guys have put together, and been wanting to cover one of your songs for a while, and I'm happy to be listening to one with the guys. Found this band through Kaz and her hard rock show that she does she's over in the UK, and she's been so kind to us to throw a number of our tunes on her shows. I think some of the only radio airplay that Alter Apex has gotten. So thank you so much for that. And then, yeah, I think that somehow in the mix, Kaz either introduced us to 12 Years Today or vice versa. And they've added us to one of their playlists that they tend to shout out on Twitter regularly. And so we're getting tagged on there. And it's just super cool to feel part of that community with you guys. And so we're going to listen to this new song. I think this is their latest tune. This is by the band 12 Years Today, and it's called A Fool's Paradise. Let's check it out. I'm gonna bring us back to the beginning again, but like that's pristine, right? Like the sound of that is really, really good. Like, and it made me think that I should mention that I think they record all their own stuff, and I think they mix it as well on their own, which is impressive.
Yeah, so that guitar sounds very drop tuned.
Yeah, but it has a really clear sound. It sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check it out.
Oh, nice.
A fateful storm on the horizon reveals the writing on the wall.
Lots of vibe.
A tragic fable of misfortune. No heroes left to save us all. This empty wasteland, caught in the quicksand. Look at it all as it falls apart. Ends this
That was sick.
Cool.
That was
I like
cool.
the end of that riff. That was really cool. I mean, I'm taken back. 2002, like
Yeah.
Stained. What other bands? Like, I mean, like Breaking Benjamin type stuff,
Mhm.
like the old school stuff.
What was
but just
what was the band that did that cold song? Not the Breaking Benjamin one, but there was like
oh my gosh, dude! Like everybody had a song about it being so cold.
it was. I don't remember
Like,
it being that cold. In the early
Static
2000s.
X
That's
did
what I was
one.
thinking of,
I'm thinking it was
Static
Static.
X.
I thought of
Yeah,
the
me too.
band Cold, which I also really liked them. They were very influenced by Nirvana, but they made kind of like a new metal version of
Yeah.
Nirvana.
It was kind of like I don't remember if they were like a new metal band, but I just remember it was all "Isn't be so cold, isn't so damn cold," something. But everyone had like a cold song back in the day. right?
Yeah, yeah, that was a common theme. I think it's just like emotional distress.
Yeah.
Like was a common theme within that music that people really resonated with. But Stained was big with this sound. But just like that they really captured it well though. Like the guitars sound really good and like really clear. That clean sound is huge. The
They're
chorus
really heavy.
is huge. Yeah.
Yeah. The bass and the guitars and the drums sound great too, man. Like there's definitely it's really punchy.
This also makes me think of that band that we covered a while back that we connected with down in Florida, Spine.
Oh yeah, I like those guys.
Yeah, like that kind of vibe. Like
Yeah, I'm getting
it's
those vibes
almost
too.
like it's something that like musically it could almost be like Deftones. But like vocally, they're going places that are more post grunge.
Yeah, I mean that clean guitar tone was very reminiscent of like Deftones.
Yep.
I got a little bit
Keep
of that vibe for sure. Yeah.
That was a great choice right there to go right to the chorus rather
Yeah.
than going to that pre-chorus again, because like they're making a deliberate choice with the song to let it take its time. Like, I mean, like it's just really like building vibe, right? And it's taking its time. But like I think that like there's a really good choice to get right to the chorus right there because of just how much time it's taking. Like, I mean, that's just kind of like how it works. I could imagine myself probably making a wrong choice there and like going back to like the pre-chorus or something, then I would need somebody else to tell me, yeah, you probably should have done that. But this chorus is really good, and so it was awesome to get to it right there. You got the screams.
Big.
Nice.
That's rad.
Dirty.
The bass, dude. The bass is so huge.
Might be a 5-string.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, I just want to point out, like, you guys, if you're watching this with us, you just got like fourfold, like the best compliment that a musician can give another musician. Did you see the stink face? Like, we all had it. Like, like at that part when it dropped, like all of us were like,
the scream going into it too, dude. The growl, like you couldn't not do that with the. You had to have that there. That just was perfect. So sick, cool. Man.
Dial it back just a little bit so we could hear it.
Yeah. More stink face.
Here we go.
What is your soul in
so sick.
That's so slow and like drudging and heavy. Like, nice. It's super heavy, but like one of the things you can do to make something sound even heavier is slow it down.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
That's why those breaks when you go halftime or like a lot of those newer bands would do something like that, and then they would go even slower and then go do like all dissonant and stuff, like go a half step off. Something sounds like it's really wrong.
Yeah.
The bass runs are really cool on that chorus. I didn't notice it till now. What?
Nice.
That's fun to play, I'm sure. I mean, that's almost like Mudvayne.
Yeah.
Like that with that scream. Like it totally sounds like that brutal Mudvayne kind of scream. Yeah. It's really good. It's like it's a super solid throwback to that post grunge / new metal sound.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that I ain't gonna lie, the bass on that part, I mean, really like similar to a style of something I might write in terms of the way the fills are delivered. It was cool. Sounded really good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was great. Great song, guys. Congratulations. And again, thanks so much for the shout outs that you've given us. We appreciate it, and we look forward to keeping this relationship going and supporting you guys as well. Congrats on this tune. Can't wait to hear what you guys come up with next. And yeah, it's a killer sound and really nice production too. Congrats on that. You guys are doing that. We do not do our own production, and there are reasons for that. Because we just do not know how to do that, but you guys apparently do, so congrats. All right, up next we have another one that's a bit overdue. This band is called Lost in Majority, and connected with these guys through, I believe it was their guitar player, that he has a playlist that he curates on Spotify called Home Office Rock, and he's added a couple of our songs to that playlist. Most recently, our new one, Soul Direction. Thanks for doing that. And when we were chatting about that song being added to the playlist, he sent me this tune, and I was like, wow, these guys are really good. We'll have to do this song on Alter Apex Radio. So these guys just released this tune. It's called The Joker. Again, the band is called Lost in Majority. Let me see if there's any notes here in their Spotify bio. Their songs tend to be about big themes that affect all of us. So they point out contradictions in our society and put their finger on the places that hurt the most. So it sounds like they're passionate about talking about just the important themes in the world that they think need to be addressed. So that's kind of cool. Right on. So this band's called Lost in Majority, and this tune we're going to listen to is called The Joker. So let's get into it. Actually, speaking of, like, their video for this song is pretty cool. It's pretty impressive. It's like a puppet show kind of thing. And it has, like, it makes a lot of sense reading their bio because it has like Trump in it and stuff and a bunch of like world leaders. It's pretty crazy. So definitely check out the video for this song. Do a search on YouTube for it after you check this out with us. So here's the song Joker by Lost in Majority. I didn't really notice that until listening to it in the headphones. I know you guys haven't heard this song. I've heard it at least once before, but like that syncopated thing he's doing on the guitar, those tight notes, that was really, really cool. I hadn't really noticed that before. Bring it back.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice bass.
Drummer knows what he's doing. Yeah. Got to give a shout out to that hi-hat work.
Oh yeah.
Like he even incorporated into that fill that coming into the verse. That was pretty sick.
Yeah.
That clean guitar is cool.
Some men want to watch the world burn. They believe it's their turn. They don't care about reasoning at all. There's nothing we can.
There's a lot of shit going on. Like, I mean, like every instrument is shining quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like, and to incorporate
Totally.
all of that without it turning to mud. You know, like the singer's doing a lot of really cool stuff. Bass is doing a lot of cool stuff. Drummer's doing a lot of cool stuff. The guitar is doing a lot of. It's not just strumming chords. They're doing like all these like palm muted things. Like it's very cool. Let me bring it back a little bit.
Feel safe and sound like a bird in its cage. Some men want to watch the world burn. They believe it's their turn. They don't care.
Guitar sounds sick.
Reasoning at all. There's nothing we can do about it. Just in case you doubt it, lean back and watch our societies fall. You missed
was
the
sick.
point here. It's not about fear. I am planning an awakening.
It's really, really good, man. Did you guys hear the punk?
Yeah.
I hear a good amount of punk, and it's almost like a Bad Religion type song, like with a lot of like hard rock elements and like more flashiness like worked in.
I mean, like
Mhm.
the drummer and the bass player, they're doing stuff that like stuff that I would hear like an Incubus or something. You know, just being like
Yeah.
really locked in, you know, with all that
Yeah.
hi-hat work and accentuating little, you know, bass drum hits here and there.
Mhm.
Like that's really, really cool stuff, especially to put into a song like this.
I like how he likes to work the hi-hat into the drum fills.
Yeah.
Like that's sick.
Yeah.
And the production is really clear so that you're able to make it out. Like you're able to make out all those little things. It's
Mhm.
done really well. Yeah, it's a good song, man.
You're so distracted. I never
Nice touch, changing up the second verse.
What I can be. 'Cause when I'm around, I'll take my crown and chaos will break loose. Some men want to watch the world burn. They believe it's their turn. They don't care about reasoning at all. There's nothing we can do about it.
That's it.
Just in
Really good.
case you doubt it, lean back and watch our societies fall.
That fill was so freaking cool. That drum fill, like how he did like the hi-hat and the floor tom. That was sick. I'm gonna go back. I got excited about that. Oh, we can tell.
Want to watch the world burn. They believe it's their turn. They don't care about
So
reasoning at
he does
all.
that same kind of fill, but he does it with a hi-hat and a floor tom.
Just in case you doubt it, lean back
Right here.
and watch our societies fall.
It's cool.
Ooh, I like the laugh.
Good laugh.
Yeah, that was,
That was
cool.
cool.
That's cool. That high guitar part.
It's getting has a little eerie effect.
Dude, that guitar work was ripping. That was
Yeah.
sick.
Really good, right?
That was really good, man.
It was really
I mean,
interesting, like how
everything in the song.
I want to go back to that part when that high guitar part came at the end, because like what I'm thinking about mix wise, like production wise, whoever did it, I don't know if it was somebody in the band. Like if it is somebody in the band, like hell yeah, congrats, like good job. But whoever produced it, I mean, whoever mixed it is like really, really finding some cool space in there, because I feel like that guitar sounds like it's up here, like some like there's just all this space in the mix that's being created. And it comes in right here.
Yeah.
And it moves to the right side. That was really cool. Yeah, and that clean guitar you brought up, Dex, like it was like kind of clean-ish, right? Like it had like a little bit of dirt on it, but like they kept it going, like melody throughout the whole song almost.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
extra melody.
Yeah, definitely added that extra like counterpoint melody, and you know, like this is like a really epic song.
It was really, really cool. Yeah, I mean, stylistically, yeah, definitely hard rock, but there's definitely some punk there too.
Yeah.
Right on, dudes. Well, congrats on that song, Lost in Majority. If you like that band, they have plenty of tunes on Spotify. Definitely go check them out. That was their newest one called The Joker. And again, thank you to you guys for adding us to your playlist with our tunes and supporting us. we're happy to return that. And you guys got some killer music, so congrats.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the whiskey. I'm like, you guys, the guitar is moving.
Whoa, whoa, man.
It's like over here, and then it's over here.
You can actually see it.
Dude.
If you focus really hard. Like me, I always look like my eyes are closed. Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
Good jams.
It's hard. It's a very, very catchy song.